Hello, everyone. How's it going? Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a happy Eclipse day. If you were in the path of totality, I hope you got to see it. It was an incredible experience. I would love to travel and experience it again. So let's see. So today we are up a little bit to $94,943.29 after hours. So let's take a look at what I brewed up for you guys. So this one here is a meme. Those end of the world memes where they say, well, what would you do in this situation? Well, my caption for this is, at least the posthumous gains will be glorious. Yeah, so I think my portfolio would be up quite a bit the next day. I thought this was pretty funny. It's not really PG, but it's not really for all audiences, so I'll just kind of skip that one. Um, as a kid, you know what? I can just read it and skip over the parts that. The daily routine of the Sigma male day trader: wake up, cold shower, have your breakfast, begin your workout. You do some workouts for 4 hours, another cold shower, begin sprint to work, arrive at work, get called into boss's office after opening several options on margin, get fired from job, sprint back home, have lunch, check up on your options now down 99%, do some more punishment, and go to bed. But yeah. And I think this one was just kind of a post that just kind of just some background about myself. Because for me, I grew up under the poverty line. So I knew I had to hustle to earn money. In high school, I would buy 30 count candy bar packs for around $15 each, and I would sell these bars at school. So I would sell these in class, and you'd be surprised how many students would pay me $1, or teachers as well. They would buy them for $1 each, even though they could buy them cheaper on the vending machines. But I did this because I didn't want to ask my mom for spending money. I want to go out to eat, I want to go out with friends. I used the money I made from here to do what I wanted, because she was already providing as much as she could. So don't let anybody shame you for your hustle. We're all doing what we can with what we got. I thought this was pretty funny. PayPal bulls explaining their investment thesis.
Number company do you think PayPal is? You say Nike's more famous than PayPal, right?
Yeah.
Right. What number company do you think PayPal is?
I don't know.
Number 4.
Overall?
Overall, you got, you know what the number 1 is, right? It's Apple.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting number 2, but number 3 is McDonald's. Then SpaceX is maybe 6 or 7. It's really interesting that as lit as Elon is, his previous company is actually still worth more than SpaceX. So what number company do you think Nike is, the Nike? Number 321. You say Nike's more famous than...
The dude is unhinged. Oh yeah, so I started taking some pictures of the sun, and I made a thread about it. Me outside getting you guys raw, unfiltered solar eclipse photos. There's Donald Trump looking at the sun. Yeah, I kind of made a thread on it, just so you kind of see the progression as the moon was getting closer. Then the moon started getting closer, closer, closer. It was an incredible experience being able to see this in person. This was one of the shots that I took during totality. It's a lot darker than what it looks in the picture. I think the camera was making it look a lot brighter than it was, but you could see the street light was already on. And here you can kind of see that it looks kind of like a ring. The crickets started chirping. A lot of the nighttime animals started kind of like, you could hear them. So and it felt a little colder. It was an incredible experience. I hope everyone gets a chance to experience it at least once. And then I put Vitali bought Enphase, and then the sun disappeared. So bad timing on buying the sun, buying a solar power company. I think this was today. I think when he, yeah, yeah, he did it today. But buying Enphase on the Eclipse, and then shout out to Kelly. So yeah, so let's just go back to the portfolio. Let's see how it's doing. So let's see. So today, the IRA was up by 0.4% today. So Palantir did all right today. But I did kind of a little gamble on the brokerage. So we are up 0.48% today. The buying power dropped a little bit because I bought a SoFi call just as an earnings play. So I think they're going to be earnings, and I expect there to be some type of decent move up. So I expect SoFi in the next few months to kind of make this a strong move, maybe like in this range, this $10, $11 range. And if if SoFi gets to around this range, these calls will be up. They'll be up maybe double. So if I can get like 100% return on these calls, I might add a little bit more. I might not. We'll see. So let's check up on the covered calls and cash secured put on Palantir. So the covered calls today, they returned $180 today. So that means that they dropped in value, meaning that it's cheaper for me to buy them back. So I keep the difference between what I received and what I would pay to close. So if Palantir stays in this range, no major moves to the upside, these should expire worthless, but I would be buying them back at maybe 80% profit, 90% profit. Today, the cash secured put, the $24 cash secured put, it looks like it returned negative $110 today. So it looks like IV must have moved up today. So it made these cash secured puts a little bit more expensive, but that's okay. The $24 cash secured puts after earnings, after my expected date of earnings, actually returned $90 today. So it's interesting how having the same strike on different dates will provide different returns. So you can see the one expiring on the 3rd returned negative 110. The one expiring 2 weeks later, returned $90. So yeah, so this covered call on SoFi, just $2. Palantir returned 111 today. But you'll see something here that returned $53 today. And it's 2 little shares of this company, this ETF. So this is purely a speculative play. This is just kind of a fun lotto ticket just to see how high up this damn thing goes. So this here is an ETF that actually went live a few days ago, actually, on March 23rd, 26th. So this ETF, they have a 35% exposure to SpaceX, a 3% exposure to OpenAI, and they intend on buying more and more companies that are pre-IPO, such as Discord, let's see what else, Epic Gaming or Epic Games. So here it is right here. So they intend on having 100 companies. So far, they have about 23, I think. So as they buy more and more, it is going to dilute the exposure that they currently have to SpaceX. So depending on how low it gets, I mean, honestly, it might not even be about that. I think it's just going to be about price action, just the momentum. So if this is purely, just a speculative bet, so don't judge me on this. But yeah, I think that's it for today. That's nothing much else that I did today besides these moves. But yeah, again, if you ever have the chance to experience a solar eclipse, I highly suggest you do. Amit, I hope you change your mind and experience it one day. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching this update. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.